Ndị be anyị ekelekwanụ m unu. Asị m ka nke onye chiri ya si alụkwa. Asị n'ụbọchị nke taa mara na anyị na mma na ihe adị ka echi na echi ada agwụ agwụ. Otu anyị kwuru ya, otu akụ ya dịrị n'ụmụ Igbo. Ise ise ise. Ọzọ dị ka ibe ya bụ anyị emekunu mara na ya bụ Eastern News 24 ka anyị si wee wetara ya bụ ozi unu je gị n'ugbu a n'iru akwụkwọ gbasa maka ya bụ ife na-eme n'obodo nọ n'ime ya anụ nwere ụwa n'azụ n'ala Igbo. Ozi anyị wetara unu n'ụbọchị nke taa bụ according to the Biafran activist, as he quote, "Congratulations to Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Biafran Prime Minister, as Finnish court dropped all charges after months of detention." Hear the news in details. Yes, ya bụ update ka eji maka ya wee bịa n'iru akwụkwọ. Ọ ya masị m ka anyị tọọ ntị na gee ya bụ ife the Biafran activist wetara anyị n'ụbọchị nke taa dịka ihe ga-eke bụkwa alụ kere ya ya n'ife niile okwu. Over to you, sir.
Plenty evidence. The evidence reach about 5 different batches. We be saying one batch more than 10 to 20 documents could day for one batch. But as we speak, they don't talk say most of the evidence they present before the Bajahami District Court was gathered or was gotten from Nigeria, and that makes it a very big problem. Yes, just in case you don't understand what I talk, make I show you the very first verdict or results they come out from this guy's case. Yes, take a look at this document. It states evidence from Nigerian source intelligence and testimony. Much of the prosecution's case relies on information sourced from Nigeria, including alleged links between Simon and violence or financial support to militant groups. Defense attorneys have expressed serious concerns about the credibility and political motivations of those sources, arguing that they may be unreliable or biased. If the court determines these sources are not verifiable, hearsay or politically influenced, the corresponding allegations may be thrown out or given minimal weight. So as they see, this one is very clear to understand because we still get a series of documents to show you, but I want to make you understand this very one why I don't show you. They talk say the evidence that they gather against this man, that is to say, evidence will mainly come from Nigeria cannot be trusted. Yes, if you watch our videos, you can know say one of the witnesses will be come before the Bajahami District Court when the court session been there on. One of the witnesses will come to testify against Simon. The later contact say most things we find because that witness will testify against Simon being traveled to Enugu State, Nigeria. Yes, if you watch our videos, if you don't see them and understand, that witness been there in Enugu State, Nigeria to cover and to get first-hand info about every single thing where they occur and they play out for the Southeast. And that witness been traveled to Nigeria or Enugu State on a Monday to cover the sit-at-home issues. Showing right now on your screen that this particular witness and this particular individual. Later on, this man contact say when he enter Nigeria, that the Nigerian government or the Nigerian police been tell him what he go do and what he no go do. Remember, this man came in to cover every single thing investigatively and to cover every single thing based on the press standard. But when he came into the country, he was told, "See your bros, no shoot this particular event. Don't go to this town. Don't go here and don't go there. What you gonna shoot now? Things we will tell you and instruct you to do." So this guy been testify against Simon for Bajahami District Court. But afterwards he contact say, let's see my testimony and my witness testimony not to make sense because everything while they talk at the government tell me make I talk am. And that particular case being raised serious concerns. And now they talk say all the evidence we they gather from Nigeria, people like say person edit am, my person concord am somewhere from his room, and all of these confusions don't they help Simon. He don't play a major and a mega role for him because as we speak, in don't win this particular session. Is out of the first half of the court's descriptions of all the cases. The second one you need to know right now be say now about Simon's social media posts. Yes, if you watch our videos and you follow the court sessions here on this channel, you can know say Simon's social media posts being they stand as a proof against him. That is to say, the prosecuting lawyer used his social media post as a form of evidence. But as they speak, something interesting don't come out regarding that Simon's post on social media like X, Facebook, and the rest. Make I for show you so you go understand and use your eyes for see them clearly right about now. Take a look at this document. It states, number 2, interpretation of social media posts as criminal incitements. This document reads, prosecutors assert that Simons posted on platforms like X, formerly known as Twitter, content that constitutes public incitement to violence. The defense counters that these statements remain in the domain of protected political speech, not direct criminal incitement, and that the post may lack the specificity and immediacy required under Finnish anti-terrorism law. Moreover, context such as literal versus rhetoric language and translations may dilute the prosecution's framing. So this one, they very easy to understand. They talk say most of the posts made by Simon were released in pidgin English and some in Igbo and others some languages we be say no the official. Like take for instance the word woto woto. They talk say the word woto woto no mean anything in English. Now a colloquial term we be say it gets different translations. Yes, and this particular one don't be a problem for them in the Abia District Court. The defense they talk say that is the lawyer where they represent Simon in the person of Kalgume. They talk say this man's post can be translated to be or to mean anything. You understand? Hope you guys are getting the whole picture. Yes, so Simon's post can be translated to mean anything. Yes, for instance, make I show you a typical example maybe for seeing right about now. I will play a video from Simon and I will translate them in 5 different forms for you.
The zoo has fallen.
So as you can see in this video, he was saying the zoo has fallen. Now, this particular statement can have different translations. The very one can be a challenge in the face in the overcome. The second one can be Nigeria. You know, most people call Nigeria a zoo. It can mean Nigeria has fallen. Now we have 2 different translations. The third one should be say an actual zoo in his locality if he don't fall. And the fourth one should be say his friend will nickname zoo if you don't still fall. And the 5th one now if it be anything. So as you can clearly see, a post from this man can have different translation. Now it be a problem right about now for Abia District Court, and that is why they say, oh man, we can't nail this man with anything. No, we can't pick any specific offense or tweet we don't do, use nail am, and I will see this number 2 they talk right about now. Hope you guys are following. If you know they follow how they talk, I beg let me know in the comment section and I'll probably make a part 2 of this particular video. And now let's move forward. Let's move to our next update. Showing right now on your screen now the 3rd one. And mind you, this whole document it reach up to 15 and we're going to take one after the other because bro, plenty things they we be say everybody can see. After watching this video today, you go house, go dance. Some of you might even celebrate because this guy no get any case to answer based out of the revelations coming from the court. And mind you, these are not my own words. I'm only here to read and explain what I don't read. None of my statements be my personal view of what they happen. This now what they talk and I'm here to explain. So the 3rd one here now allegations of financing or logistics facilitation. States authorities claim Simon may have facilitated acquisitions of arms or coordinated logistics from Finland to Nigeria. Yet, far fewer details have been publicly cited on this count. The prosecution has not publicly detailed financial traits or communication logs to substantiate such coordination. If documentation is lacking or the links are circumstantial, this element could be dismissed under lack of concrete evidence. So as you can clearly see, the part where they talk say this man they finance terrorism for Nigeria, they never see any substantial evidence. They don't look through his accounts, his bank logs and every single thing, and they are yet to bring out anything substantial in nature. What does this even mean? Well, it means say this man now no get any case or probably doesn't have any case when it comes to financing terrorism, because if up until this particular point in time, remember this one was arrested in November of last year by the NBI, the National Bureau of Investigation. Now this individual has been run full investigations on Simon, that is the NBI. They checked all of his history, financial transactions, and they carried the case go submit them for Abia District Court, and a lawyer was assigned. If from November of last year and now being the August of 2025, they never still get strong and concrete evidence on this man, if it be say, it is very possible say evidence no day, and now we see this number 3 they try showcase and discuss. Hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. If you do, please do well to subscribe and turn on post notifications as a sign say you dey follow this video and you dey get data and info from am. Moving on swiftly, let's take a look at our next statement that has been released. The fourth one here is prosecutorial reliance on online coordination narrative. It states, state prosecutors argue Simon directed operations and leveraged digital platforms to support militant aims. However, direct chain of command evidence or communication of actual violent outcomes tied to his coordination appears thin, particularly given cross-border limitations. Without secure attribution linking his messages to real-world violence or structured planning, the court may treat alleged coordinations as speculative. So as you can see, all those statements where they claim say Simon they coordinate some insecurity in the southeast region. Based out of this publication, it means say they never see any linkage from Simon's side to the real world activities in the southeast. So there's no proper coordination, there's no linkage between Simon and the southeast insecurity. Hope this is actually very clear to understand. I don't want to waste time to go and try explain this. It is very easy. There's no linkage and there's no coordination between Simon and his insecurity in the southeast. But now, we could see some important details within the Finnish law and the Finnish government. Yes, because once you're going to be say, if Simon commits any offense for Finland get the authority to use their own constitution to charge him or to try him. But then there's something we all need to know right about now. As you speak, the government of Finland talks say this Simon's case is a very new one to them for the judicial system. The judicial system don't get any precedent, you don't get any precedent, you don't get any history where they use to try this man. Make I for show you every single thing where you need to know. Make I show you some basic tenets and some basic chapters and sections from the Finnish law where they been one use try this guy, but it was a problem. Showing right now on your screen at this document, it states Finnish legal framework on incitement, ethnic agitation, chapter 11, section 10. Section 10 criminalizes ethnic agitation, public messages that insult, defame, or threaten target groups based on race, nationality, religion, etc., with penalties up to 2 years imprisonment. Then it says section 10, subsection A, aggravated ethnic agitation is applied when there is incitement to violence or terrorism, punishable from 4 months to 4 years in prison. So as you can clearly see, none of these things where they outlined, they covered or they related with Simon's case, because Simon's case is very different when these people they talk for their own constitution, and I make a big problem for them. They say they don't even know how they want to deal with this guy's case. Even if they find the evidence and it's tied to him, they don't even know how they want to use their constitution to pass a possible judgment. And I will see this one they talk right about now. And the cocoa here be say, get one thing where we say the court can't talk, where we say you don't make everywhere good, you don't make everywhere sweet, don't knock the hammer for the nail, make I for show you. It states vulnerabilities in Simon's social media evidence. Number 1 states general versus direct incitement. For conviction, prosecution must show Simon's post meets the direct incitement standard, urging immediate acts of violence, not just ideological endorsement or indirect agitation. If posts lack explicit calls like go X somebody or attack now, they risk being seen as broader political commentary, lowering legal threshold for criminal intent. So as you can clearly see, and number 2 states context, audience, and code. International case law recognizes coded or metaphorical speech as insufficient unless the audience clearly interprets it as a call to violence. If Simon's statements use euphemisms or symbolic language, the defense could argue they fall under indirect or rhetoric expression, not criminal incitement. So as you can clearly see, talk say now until the prosecuting lawyer see a video or see a Simon where he talks say go and do this to somebody, go and do that to somebody, at that time they will get evidence. You understand me? But if Simon say go and guide somebody, now big problem, because Finland know they use the word guy in their body of language when it comes to trying someone. the word kpai don't mean anything to them. Now we if you translate kpai to anything for Nigeria, and I wait see this number 2 they talk right about now. You never even finish things plenty and things choke. Make I show you the next one. This is number 3. State translation and misinterpretation. Online posts originally written in Igbo or Pidgin or translated via social media or automatic translators carry significant risk of misinterpretation or loss of nuance, especially with slang, sarcasm, or rhetoric devices. If translations omit rhetoric qualifiers or nuance, the statement may appear harsher than intended, undermining their credibility. And the same thing I don't talk, and they said when they talk, translation can be a problem. If, for instance, you type the word "guy" and you use Google Translate to translate them, if you see anything, if you say "guy be sunlight," if you say "guy be broom," if you say this thing mean anything, because say translation now never dey 100% accurate when it comes to technology and AI whatsoever. So this one a big problem, and I wait till the Bajahame District Court they face right about now. And the fourth one here now, protected political speech. Yes, this one are one very important one. We be say Simon don't beat his chest and they boast on, because Finnish law recognizes this particular one in their constitution. We don't play in favor of Simon. Make I tell you and show you every single thing we did within this context. It states protected political speech. Finnish president strongly protects political speech and public interest discourse, especially for diaspora activities, if posts are framed as political dissent or critique, not a call of violence. They may be constitutionally shielded. So as you can see, most of Simon's case or speeches falls under this political speech where they under the Finnish constitution, and this one a massive one. Anyways, if you find this video interesting, because we still get some things to still show you, if you find our videos, this particular one interesting, I beg don't forget to subscribe and also turn on post notifications and subscribe, because from next week more things could happen and things could play out. Let's take a look at what else we have for you in this video briefing. We don't show you every single thing where the prosecuting lawyer, what the challenges we don't face. Now make we show you what the court itself, the presiding judges they face, the challenges within their desk, and the problems where they don't come out to say, oh, these problems they hook us for truth. Make I show you every single thing right about now, so that you go understand and get full knowledge about yes, the very first problem with these guys they face, that is the Pajahame District Court they face. Now, public evidence is vague and lacks detail. News reports refer broadly to social media messages, formerly Twitter, but do not quote them directly or translate them for legal scrutiny. Without exact text, it's unclear whether posts contained actionable incitement, go and unalive, attack now, or simply political rhetoric and protest statements. As you can clearly see, because of this opacity, it is impossible to judge whether the post crossed the direct incitement threshold as required under Finnish law in chapter 3.4a, or generalized commentary. So as you can clearly see, the Bajahame District Court they face problem. They don't know which one be political statement and which one be call of actions or call to actions for Simon's statement and speeches. This one are a major problem with these people they face, and they seek for international help to help translate all of these things into their own legal framework. The second issue here, that translation integrity and context are unknown. We lack access to original content in Igbo, Pidgin English, or other languages, and their official translations. If translations are incomplete or rely on automatic tools, they may strip sarcasm, qualifiers, or tone, making harmless speech appear harsher than intended. Finnish courts weigh exact wording, context, and intent heavily when distinguished between protected political speech and criminal incitement. And I would see these guys they talk right about now. So they don't even know how to categorize or place or even value this guy's statements or post on social media platforms, because them now most of his some of Simon's tweets or posts were made in Igbo, and they no one use all these basic translators to translate them. Can't use that particular thing try them, so you know for make sense. And they talk in a problem where they face, and that problem they cause delay as we speak. What do you think about all of these things where I don't talk so far? I beg, go down to the comment section and leave your react to them, comment on them, make I see how you take understand this particular one I just show you right now on your screen. So go down to the comment section and leave a comment. Moving on swiftly, let's go to our next one. This article reads, what weakens the evidence most? The very first one states, posts lacking explicit directives or those framed metaphorically or poetically are unlikely to meet the public incitement to commit this with this intent standard. Automatic or professional translations that remove qualifiers like metaphorically or symbolically mold speech into harsher meaning, undermining nuance and context. And the next is posts that are politically decent or ideological critic without clear timeline, actor, or target will more likely be seen as protected under Finnish constitutional forms. And this whole conversations went on and on, yes. But then we have to stop here because of time. But again, it don't happen for the Biafra land. And now the Kanu person with a man held in DSS facility don't do something to rain or mockery. Yes, he don't file a lawsuit against this man. Well, if you want to watch the video where we explain how every single thing did happen, click on this video showing right now on your screen to watch and understand. Click on this particular video and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for watching. Yes, today will be the first day of the month of August. Plenty things don't happen, plenty things don't stop in the USB government. And for this video, I'm going to show you every single thing where you need to know one after the other. The very first thing we say, we'll get to one big and gigantic news on Simon, a man held in the Finnish Correctional Center. As we speak, the US Congress don't they fully involved in this man's case. That is to say, a Congress situated in the biggest and the most powerful nation of the world, USA, don't they actively involved in Simon's case. And for this video, I could show you every single thing we don't stop and how he go play in the advantage of Simon. Yes, in this video, we get one interesting statement where we say one Yoruba man come out and talk about the Igbos. He don't talk say, make Nigerian government no let these people come out to make the FG hold them tight, because if these people leave this country, more things go happen. And I will show you every single thing where this man don't talk, how he talk and where they come from. Meanwhile, we get one surprising news where they come from the desk of Nnamdi Kanu. As we speak, it be like say good news, one big good news don't they pending for Nnamdi Kanu's case, because we don't see plenty signals, we don't see plenty hints. Maybe say good news don't they on its way. Meanwhile, something don't play out for Imo State. Maybe say everybody where they watch this video right about now must see and clearly understand. Yes, something don't happen for Imo State, and I will show you every single thing where they stop. Yes, still, this guy we lost his life 2 days ago in the person of Fish Magnet. Yes, we don't get one revelation regarding something we say probably fits lead to the time. Yes, you get what this guy be don't do, and you get what he don't stop behind the scenes. But it's a very sad one, and I'm going to show you some things where you need to see right about now. Moving on swiftly, the current and the sitting governor Abia State don't do something where we say even Charles Soludo, the governor of Enugu State, Peter Amba, and also Hope Uzodinma go surprise. Yes, this man Alex Oti don't put off some extraordinary feats. He don't achieve big things for that state within a couple of years. And for this video, I will show you what this guy don't achieve and every single thing where they within me. Meanwhile, you get one big one where they come from the country of USA. You get with some group of Igbo individuals in the USA don't pull out. So you see even E-Money himself been they involved. Yes, something huge is coming in USA that has to do with the Igbo people in Nigeria. For this video, I will show you. Before use your own eyes for clearly see everything right about now. Meanwhile, we can receive some videos and pictures of some Africans where they migrate through the Atlantic Ocean to Europe. Yes, they can't be say these people, their boats can they fully filled with water on their way to probably Spain or some countries in Europe. For this video, I'm going to show you live clips and live videos of what happened right about now. Well, with all of that being said, let's kickstart this video with our very first update. Yes, as we don't talk previously, some Africans, some individuals we were seen trying to cross the Atlantic headed to Spain, but unfortunately something happened on their way in that journey. Make I show you some video clips, and I will show you every single thing because of copyright claims and copyright stuffs. As you can clearly see, this is now a clip of that particular video coverage. If you look closely, this guy's boat don't they filled up with water. Yes, this guy's boat don't they heavily filled up with this ocean water. And when you look closely, still you see now only 2 persons there out of maybe 6 or 7 individuals, and then wear life jackets. And this scene itself, they very scary. Just take a look. When you look left, you look right, you look back, you look front. Now only large body of water that is around you. There's no way out of this. And as we speak, we don't even know if these people actually survive this whole travel, because look at the boats now. Look at their traveling boats. Almost, it don't they fully submerged in water, and these guys are just hanging out and waiting for their fate. This is a very, very sad one, and this is the reasons why African leaders must fix Africa. Yes, if you want to stop individuals and your citizens from leaving your country and seeking greener pastures, you have to first of all fix your country and put every single thing in place. If the continent of Africa is well developed and the economy they boom, people no go they take this kind of big risk. Now about it, this up, how much you want to go make for Spain, maybe say, or for Europe, maybe say you guys risk your life like this or more. Even with the citizens self, all these kind of journeys where you know say now 50-50, you know supposed to embark on now. It no make sense. It no make sense. They where you did, hustle where you did, and you can make it wherever you are. As far as you put in the work and you come up with a proper and a very, very intelligent blueprint, it will definitely work. Yes, now one thing we they show, now one thing you guys know. We're moving on swiftly. Get what it don't play out for the country of USA, where every Igbo indigent for Nigeria must pay attention to. If you be Igbo or more, that time we be say you guys pay attention and listen to it. I want to show you. Make I take you to the desk of the Guardian, may you see how it be and how it is up. This the article reads, and I quote: World Igbo Congress to launch credit bank. Yes, World Igbo Congress want launch a credit bank winner. Say Igbo people fit use, Igbo individuals fit fully optimize and gain loans. Well, for clarity, make I show you what this thing they talk and how it be. This article further reads: the World Igbo Congress, WIC, has disclosed it has concluded arrangements to launch the Igbo Federal Credit Union Bank in the year's convention scheduled to hold at Marriott in Boston, domiciled in the USA. Yes, so a group of individuals want to create this big credit loan bank where we seen Igbos for their access. And interestingly, some top individuals in the Igbo regions of Nigeria, the Southwest, been attend this huge conference or this huge meeting that was hosted in Boston. Showing right now on your screen are some names of individuals where we all know we attend that meeting. The very first person here now, Chief Gaius Chibueze, we be say is known as E-Money, the younger brother to Casey, the popular musician in Nigeria. So E-Money be in attendance of this particular conference held in Boston. We also get a man known as Valentine Ibobi, yes, who happens to be the chairman of Igbo in England 2025. This one is a massive one, because if this bank can't day in creation, it simply means say if you live in diaspora, for instance, if you live in the USA and you need some quick loans, if you need a bank where you need access to funding, this Igbo Credit Bank Naingo actually help you, give you every single thing where you need at a particular point in time. This is a massive one. This one be like the apprenticeship where we know maybe say you guys go serve your hoga and then go set to you, but this is not in a modern form. We say if you need loans, you have to go or undergo a particular skill training, and when you don't complete that skill training, they will give you a loan to go and establish your business. This is a massive one, and this is the newest form of apprenticeship system in Igbo land. Wow, this is massive. And interestingly, the US government self don't approve them. The US government say yes, so we don't see these people's blueprints, we don't see their master plan, we don't see their back end analysis, and we have no other choice but to approve every single thing within. And this is a massive one coming from the USA as we speak. What do you think about this new form of apprenticeship system? Do you think they should leave the old form to exist, or this newest form they very viable and workable in our society? I beg, leave your thoughts in the comment section, because I go date here to always read your comments and I will respond when that time reach. We're moving on swiftly. You get something we be say one launch for this channel. You get something we be say if you watch our videos and you get any idea, if you get idea about football, you get something I get for you today, we could blow your mind. In the coming days, we'll launch a program right here on this channel to teach every single person we get idea about football. If you watch football and you get idea or more, it's time for you to start making money with your footballing knowledge. You guys make at least $1,000 every single month with your knowledge, and we don't create a membership program to teach every single person we one learn and how to make money on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and so on and so forth. So if you're interested, if you sabi football, only people who sabi football, if you sabi football and you get phone, I beg, join that membership program. If you want to join them, the link will be in the comment section. So go down to the comment section. There's a pinned comment there. Join it and your mind go blow with the kind of info and videos we will go drop. And the videos we will go to drop for that particular platform could be for our members only. So it's very simple. Go to the pinned comments, join the membership program, and get informed, because very soon now the Premier League season will start, footballing season will start, and as it starts, I want make you they make money, they cash out as it hot. So join us, make I show you every single thing what you need to know right about now. Moving on swiftly, get one thing we be say. Alex Oti, the governor of Abia State, and a man known as Saimeko for one business magnate and philanthropist from Anambra State, we get most of his buildings in Onitsha don't come out to do. What's the suck between Emeka for current governor of Abia State? I'ma make I show you, because this one is huge. I would see every single Igbo man out there must see, because developments don't they come gradually. Let's take a look at this tweet coming from Kelex. It states, Governor Alex Oti and Saimeko for no be today. Meanwhile, the executive governor of Abia State, Dr. Alex Oti, met with the top management of Interstate Electrics, led by Chairman Sir Emeka Ofo, to discuss the proposed acquisition of 60% interstate shares in Enugu Electricity Distribution Company, known as the EEDC, operating in Abia State. The state government is pursuing this move to improve electricity access and ensure more reliable power delivery across Abia State and the rest of Igbo land. As you can clearly see, Emeka Ofo don't go to deal with Alex Oti. He only invest heavily for Enugu State electricity distribution. We be say he could supply electricity to Abia State fully and all time of the clock. Showing right now on your screen and the video and the coverage taken from that fateful day. Yes, taken 16 hours ago. We be say Emeka Ofo be meet with the governor of that state. They had conversations, they signed deals on contracts, and they had series of plans that will be implemented in the coming days. Yes, this is a massive one, because we all know Emeka Ofo is one of the wealthiest individuals from Anambra State. This man only invests heavily for Enugu State electricity to boost Abia State when it comes to lightning system. We're moving on swiftly. Alex Oti still don't do something again for Abia State. We go radically improve the development of that state. It be like say this governor no they play. This governor no get time to play or joke around. This guy, they walk around the clock. What did this guy don't do again? Make I for show you. Show you right now on your screen a tweet where you see Alex Oti himself be released 14 hours ago. It states, yesterday, I met with Mr. Austin, who happens to be the CEO of Ultinum Limited, who led a team to brief me on the completion of the first phase of their beverage manufacturing factory in Osisioma, Abia State. As you see, this man don't do something again. Yes, he don't open the doors for investors to construct and to build a beverage factory in a part of Abia State. Well, for full coverage, to right now on your screen, and the tweets where this guy drop. I know I'm bore you with every single thing we ain't talk, but the people be say, investor don't build one gigantic manufacturing and building company in Abia State. Showing right now on your screen, now a landscape view of that structure. As you can see, this company is heavily powered by solar. Yes, they get electricity, but they can't add solar to their infrastructure.
Edaluli ne nukunu siwe na nunum obosi nketa na Eastern News 24 beba isi were weturu nyabu nnukwu ozi gbasata maka ya bife na-emenu ka efi were ikwu gbasata maka ya bife ndị a wetara n'ụbọchị nketa n'iru akwụkwọ ka emesịa.